guys, this is Stephanie. Welcome to Stephanie's Journey. For those of you who are here for the very first time, welcome, and for those of you returning, welcome back. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you as part of my family. Just click on that subscribe button below, as well as the notification bell beside that, so that you don't miss any of my videos in the near future. I load videos every single Monday and sometimes special ones throughout the week. So today I am doing a vegan sweet potato pie for the holidays. I might do candy yams too. If not in this video, then I'll make another one for candy yams. But anyway, if you would like to see how I bake my vegan sweet potato pie, then stick around and stay tuned. Okay, I have my 2 potatoes here, and what I'm going to do, most people use a fork, but I just use a knife because to me it's easy to stab them with a knife than a fork. So I just wash them off really good, and I just take and stab them with a knife so that they can have some breathing room when they start to cook. And I just bake these in the oven at 425, usually 425, but these are big, so I'm going to put them at 425, and they bake for about 45-50 minutes. So once they finish, we'll come back, so stay tuned. Okay, I'm not going to make my own pie crust for my pies. I never do, I never have, but I picked up some Wholly Wholesome Naturally Holicious Bake at Home 2 organic traditional pie crusts. They are organic as well as certified vegan. You can see the vegan sign right here. These are what I'm going to use to make my pie. It comes 2 in a pack. They're kind of high, expensive, but they'll work for me. So that is what I'm going to use. So once my potatoes finish baking, then we'll get to making the pie. And these are frozen, so I'm going to take one out and then put one back in the freezer because I'm only going to make one pie. So I saved one for Christmas. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm back. We are going to use my mixer because I'm being lazy. I don't feel like doing it by hand, so I'm going to put everything in my stand mixer. And my potatoes are so big, so it took them about an hour and 10 minutes to bake. So, and they're hot, so I'm letting them cool down just a little bit. I do them hot because it makes the butter and stuff melt all together, so I don't let them cool all the way down. However, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And this is only for one pie. If you want to make 2 pies, make sure you double it, or 3 pies, triple it, what have you. I have 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of raw cane sugar. You can use regular sugar. This is just what I have. Both are organic. 1/4 teaspoon of Himalayan sea salt. I have 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg, and then I have 1 teaspoon of arrowroot. You can use cornstarch if you want to, just for as a thickener and a binder, since we're not using an egg. And I also have 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla, and then I have 1 stick of vegan butter. This is 1/2 cup of Aquafaba from a can of chickpeas. You may not use the whole thing, but this is my egg replacement, so it's 1/2 cup. And then I have 1 cup of almond milk. You can use any kind of non-dairy milk you want. And then my pie crust that I have been letting unthaw, so it's fine. It's unthawed now and it's ready. So I'm gonna just put that in there with the brown sugar, and then the arrowroot, the nutmeg, and the salt. And what we're gonna do is cut them open and scoop out the potato from the peel. Just scoop it out. And one pie takes about 3 cups of potatoes, but I mean, you can't measure it before. If I have anything left over, I just make a little souffle, or I just eat it. Don't have egg in it, so you can eat it without cooking it. And I like to taste it because sometimes, you know, it's not sweet enough. It's all preference. I usually don't measure anything when I'm cooking like this type of stuff because it's to taste to me. And potatoes, each potato is not the same size, so make sure we push all of that down to the bottom. And I'm gonna put my covering on it because I don't want this mess flying everywhere. So I'm gonna lift it back up and then turn it back on. Okay guys, it looks about the right consistency for me. I'm going to give it a little taste to see if it tastes like it needs to taste, or if it's missing anything. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of allspice to this. So we're gonna say about 1/4 of a teaspoon. Not seasoned good enough for me. I have some allspice here. Put a little bit of that in there and stir it up a little bit more. I'm gonna get another little taste out of here to see. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I'm gonna take this off, set it to the side. And I like to cook my pie on a cookie sheet. Just in the event it cooks over, I do not want that mess in the bottom of my oven. And I like to put it in and have it just right at the top, not over the top, because I like it thick. And as you can see, there's some left. So I usually put it in a ramekin and just bake it and make it like a souffle and put some pecans on top of it. Or I eat it, but it's too much just to eat by itself. So I'll just put it in this ramekin and make a little souffle. Well, not a souffle, but kind of, sort of. And let's get some pecans to put on top of this one, not the pie, and some sugar. Okay, I'm gonna move this forward. I got a handful of pecans. And what I'm gonna do is chop them up. Might be too many, but it's okay. I don't know, it's perfect amount. So we spread those out on top of there and take a little bit of brown sugar, about a tablespoon worth of brown sugar. Put it in your hand and it'll crystallize on the top of this and it'll be delicious. You can break up some butter too and put it on top of there, but we're just gonna put the sugar and the pecans. And I don't want all that in there because it will burn. So I'm gonna get that sugar up and we're gonna put this in the oven at 350 for about 50 minutes to an hour. I like it to get brown and I like it to thicken up. So that is what we have. The pecans, the rest of the pie filling with the pecans and the brown sugar. This is the sweet potato pie. So it's going in the oven. Okay guys, it is time for the taste test. I put the pie in the refrigerator and let it set up. So we're going to cut a piece and we're going to see what we have. And guys, if you like this shirt I have on here, it says vegan in the making because I'm not quite vegan yet. Check below to the link to my Spreadshirt shop and you can pick one of these up for yourself if you're trying to go vegan. So this is the pie. Came out good. It set up really well from the fridge. That's good. Really good. It's not as dense as you get with the eggs because of not using egg, but it still stays together. You can see it's kind of soft a little, but it's not too bad. I'm pressing down and it's not coming out the sides. So I would say at least leave it in the refrigerator overnight to set up, and in the refrigerator for about 4 hours or so just to let it combine together. Can't eat them straight out of the oven like you can a cake. So that's that for the pie. Let me get the sweet potato souffle casserole or whatever you want to call it that I made. I put it in the refrigerator as well. But I showed you guys it straight out of the oven and what it looks like. I don't know, I just like my sweet potato pie stuff cold, but this I probably would eat hot, but this is what it looks like. So we're gonna scoop out some and you get the same look. Looks just like the pie because it is the pie filling. Just has the crust on top of it, which you can actually put on top of your pie if you like. But again, there it is. And let's taste this. Good as well. If you're trying to stay away from flour or dough, you can make your pie just like this without the crust to cut out some of the carbs, because sweet potatoes has carbs. And that is it, guys. Hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Please thumbs up. I will try to get out some more videos for the holiday between now and Christmas with some other recipes that you can use for your holiday cooking. And once again, thank you guys for stopping by my channel, and I look forward to seeing you all in my very next video. Bye-bye.